Hey everybody, KB here. I'm going to be sharing a throwback interview with Chris Barron, the lead singer of the Spin Doctors. This is from June 1st, 1994. If you are just stopping by here for the first time, please like the video and also subscribe. I've got some great throwbacks here already. Also a lot of cool new stuff on the way. Now, while I did not lead this interview, I certainly participated and had a great time with Chris. So please enjoy this throwback interview with the lead singer of the Spin Doctors.
So let's talk about the Spin Doctors. You guys sold 6 million albums this year. A little scary, yes.
I sort of think that they're talking about somebody else.
It's amazing.
But it's not. I mean, it's nice, is what it is, really.
Well, I'm sure.
Because people always say, aren't you mortified that you've sold so many records? No.
Not at all. As a matter of fact,
nice.
I go check that bank statement every week, people. That's what I do. Here's an interesting story, at least rumored, that I heard. You guys were a New York band up around Columbia University, playing frats and gigs and whatnot. And I understand that you drove the bus when you guys toured. Is this true?
Did Mark White tell you that?
So I can't reveal my soul, so I stick to the amendments. And I understand you would play your foreign language tapes on the bus as they were going.
This is the rumor that keeps coming back.
That's right. So it was like eso. What was it? Spanish? What is the Spanish commercial? SOCKS. Socks learn to speak Spanish. Yeah. So is this true?
No.
You didn't?
I'm sorry.
Well, I was going to say, because afterwards, you would all be fluent by then.
I was going to do that.
Yeah.
Actually, I was talking about doing that, but it sounds like one of those Mark White stories.
Did you really drive? I mean, because you guys toured extensively. That's how pretty much you got.
I have driven a tour bus.
Yeah.
But I didn't drive the bus ever. And when we were touring in vans, I didn't have a driver's license, so I got out of a lot of driving that way.
Yeah, that's cool.
Well, that's a fine way to do it.
And we did a lot of driving. Actually, I was just talking to Monica, my girlfriend, about this today. We were talking about driving home from Washington D.C. We'd finish the gig at 4 o'clock in the morning, and Aaron, our drummer, would be like, he'd turn around, and he'd be like, all the way. And that meant and Jay, our road manager, would be like double per diem if you drive all the way. Per diem's the money that you get when you're doing a job. I'm just telling the audience because I know you guys know what per diem is. Per diem is the money that you get. It's every day. It's like your taxi cab, candy bar, kind of buy a sandwich in the deli money, and it's you get $25 a day. Or something.
Wait a minute, we don't get a per diem.
Yes, we do. If we go somewhere. Chill.
We do?
Yeah, when you guys go out on the road, you get a nice per diem.
Oh, thanks, Karyn.
Right more than we get.
Actually, another question I meant to ask you. Here's an interesting story. Once again, rumored about the Spin Doctors' success. Apparently, you guys had not actually gotten a lot of radio play or press release or anything like that. And there was a upstate New York radio station that was playing your music.
It's actually southern Vermont.
Southern Vermont. Okay.
Yeah.
It was playing your music in the Bedford bumpers, and people were calling requesting that. Requesting the bumper.
Yeah, they were calling requesting this. They made a commercial out of Big Fat Funky Booty, which is the first track, an older recording of Big Fat Funky Booty, which is the first track on our new album, and people started calling up and asking them to play that ad again. It's really funny. And
actually, we did want to play something. You guys were in the studio, 2 days last week, and you, not last week, last winter, with some extra time, and you recorded rhythm and blues standards.
It was actually this winter, we recorded the album really pretty quickly. We sort of just decided not to. And
this album it's B-sides, and it consists of.
Well, what happened? You put out the single, and then on the other side of the singles, you had extra tracks you kind of threw on there, and they're different singles. Do
you guys want to tell me what happened?
No, I'm just curious. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And this is what you did. I'm sorry.
Why don't we'll play some of the B-sides, and then you tell us what happened. Sure. So this is Spin Doctors from their B-sides, and this is actually going to be released, I think, as singles throughout this coming year. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Great. So Spin Doctors B-sides. Check that out.
We're supposed to just listen to it and shut up.
Yeah. We're supposed to rock out here. No.
So now your dad was in the studio on this one. You had friends come in.
See, we recorded the basic tracks of the album in 2 days.
Okay.
And we finished up everything really quickly, and they were basically kind of looking around for something for us to do. Right. They're like, let's go in, we'll invite, our families or friends down, and in the same room that we recorded the whole album in, have a little party and record a bunch of blues tunes.
Right.
So, had a couple beers.
So
my dad was there, yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Well, I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
No, I'm just saying, how do you think the second record's going to come out? You know about the sophomore jinx. You've had a huge hit with Two Princes, which I know we're gonna feature for the folks. I mean, how do you feel? Do you have any anxiety about following that up?
I did have a lot when we first started recording the next album. I was really scared. Right. It was just, I didn't want to be, but it was just too big a thing to contend with. But after a while, I just, I realized that the most important thing is to an album is like a work, and you go in and you make the work, and if at the end you like what you've made, then it doesn't really matter if it's commercially successful or.
Cool. All right. Well, this one was though. We should just get to the video.
We should. There were actually supposedly 2 versions of this song. I don't know a lot about this actually. You were telling me about this.
Yeah, this is. I think let's just show it. Maybe we can figure out after which one it is, and you can discuss it.
Cool.
Amongst ourselves.
Here's.
I had no idea what you're talking about.
It's the Spin Doctors' Two Princes. Welcome back to Sound FX. We are here with Chris Barron of the Spin Doctors playing a little bit of chess. So, whose move is it? My move?
It's your move.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm going to talk about my show, and then I'm going to get to the move. We were talking about influences, actually. Other groups, people that influenced you as an artist. I think it was Bob Marley. That was a recent influence, not an old influence. So
actually, probably an older one, really.
Oh, really?
I just got back into him because a friend of mine bought me a couple albums.
He's so excellent. I'm half Jamaican. Bob is, you know.
He's you don't have to be Jamaican. Is the cool thing about it.
It's
a point of national pride for Jamaica because he's a great hero.
But the things he talks about and the way he expresses himself are relevant to everybody.
Absolutely.
And
Absolutely.
And he released, what was it? Rounder Records released, I think, a box set. Was that it, man?
Yeah, they just released a new one. It's not a box set. It's a 2-disc set.
Mm-hmm.
It was singles and stuff. They can put them together into a 2-disc set.
Oh, cool.
So it doesn't come in a box. It comes in a
There's no box with this set.
It's a bag set.
It's a bag. Give you a bag.
We're saving
the pad on the back, and you're all set.
That's cool.
You were going to read some Shakespeare. We were talking about here's a cool thing. We were doing a pre-interview with Chris, saying what kind of stuff other music do you take on tour with you? Who do you go out with? And he says books. I take books. So we go, wait a second. You expect us to believe the girls banging on your door going, Chris, Chris, Chris. And you go, stop, I'm reading Shakespeare. Leave me alone. But he's actually serious about that. So we were talking about doing this, or we're talking about a band that they're going to be with in Ireland on tour called Blues Traveler. So which way you want to go?
Well, Shakespeare's going to be there forever. We should talk about Blues Traveler.
Let's talk about Blues Traveler. Go ahead. Tell us about it, man. Well, we know Conquer Me is the song that we have that we're going to play of Blues Traveler. And you guys...
See, I've known John since we were like 16 years old. So, people can buy the album. They probably want to hear more about it.
Are they doing the Horde tour
about
again?
Him. They're doing the Horde tour, and the Almonds are going to go out with them.
The Horde tour, that last year, it was with Big Head Todd. And it was very cool. It was a very, kind of good alternative to Lollapalooza. Much more laid back and chill. I don't know I've seen Blues Traveler, never in person, a few times in the shows, and they just rock. That harmonica is just like gotta go on.
John played harmonica in our high school jazz band.
Excellent. Really? What's your outfits with that?
And this was like our junior year in high school, and he was phenomenal back then. He'd only been playing for like a year. The guy's like just a musical
genius.
Savant.
Genius, yeah. Someone told him about the Blues Brothers, so he learned all that stuff.
Right.
And someone told him about Paul Butterfield, so he learned to play all Paul Butterfield stuff. So then someone told him about Sugar Blue, and he learned to play all that stuff. And then he got into like Hendrix and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. But the first time I saw him play, I and everyone around me was like, that guy is the guy. Like, you could just see immediately. He was like bound for glory.
Right. Well, we should probably turn people on to that if they haven't heard it.
We're going to put a little bit of Blues Traveler, Conquer Me.
Cool.
That was Blues Traveler, Conquer Me, and we are here with, once again, Chris Barron of the Spin Doctors. Oh, Smash or Trash update. We are now 75 say smash it, 25% say trash it. Ooh. So we've dropped off just a bit, but we're
still... make more calls, Matt. You got a cellular anywhere?
Let's talk a little bit more about Pocket Full of Kryptonite, your first album, sort of running backwards around the posy here.
Yeah.
There were 2 releases of 2 Princes.
That's right.
And we mentioned that and we never got back to it. What's the story with that?
We put out 2 Princes and radio is just like, what is this? It's not. It's not anything. What is it?
It's not alternative.
It's not a rock tune. It's not alternative. Where do we put this? What drawer? We were like, okay, we'll just go back out on the road. And that's what we did, you know. And then
and you sold 1.5 million on the road before.
I think what happened was then they went with Little Miss, and Little Miss kind of was more. They knew where, you know, it started out on rock radio, and rock radio was like, cool, a rock song, no problem, and they just went with it. And then, you know, the other formats kind of fell in with that tune, and then they were like,
so then they went
let's
back.
try 2 Punches again.
Right, let's try it again, and then it was boom.
Yeah, it went
blow
nuts.
up. Cool. Well, geez, thank you for being with us. We're going to play actually another track by yours.
Thank you, Orlando.
Called Little Miss Can't Be Wrong.
That would be the one
Ever
that
heard of
opened
that
it
one?
up and blew him out of the water.
Blew him out of the water. Chris Barron, thank you for
very
joining
much.
us.
Thanks for having me.
Our first guest on Sound
Thank you.
FX.
Good luck on your tour. Have fun in Ireland.
Good luck on your show.
Thanks.
Thank you very much.
Good luck to her and all who sail in her.